Hi, I'm Senée, the Princess Guide. Thank y'all so much for joining me. I'm so happy you're here. In case you don't know me, I'm a qualified mental health professional, life coach, and book author. If you'd like to get an autographed copy of one of my books or schedule a personal session with me, all the information is in the description box. Now, let's talk about life, and today's Self-Love Sunday, so let's get into it. In 2018, during my birthday week, I was thinking a lot about love. Not the kind of external love we automatically think about, although that was on my mind too. I was thinking about the internal love no one can take away from us. In our modern day culture, we tend to think that the only love that counts is the external love from another person, typically found in a romantic relationship. There's this old song with the lyrics, "You're nobody until somebody loves you." And I must disagree with that statement. We come from a place of love. We are loved greatly by the Creator of all. We have spiritual beings who love and protect us, even though we may never see or encounter them in this realm of existence. I spent an entire chapter of The Princess Guide to Healing a Broken Heart talking about loving yourself. But it wasn't until 2018 that I started to realize what that really looked like. The last line of John Mayer's song, New Light, poses the question, what do I do with all this love flowing through my veins for you? I dare say, you take all that love and you give it back to yourself until you have someone in your life who will give that love back to you. Now, that last part's very important because if you aren't receiving love back from a person, you're in an unbalanced and unhealthy relationship. Now, why don't you think about that for a minute and grab your favorite beverage while I sip on some tea. During that same time, I was listening daily to the Sunday song Love. The lyrics are just profound, and they really redirected my thinking about self-love, telling us to just love yourself like no one else. When we finally realize who we are, that we are love and are deeply loved, no one can take that away from us. Will there be times when we feel lonely and unloved? Oh, God. Yes, of course, yes. I can't tell you how many birthdays and holidays I've spent totally alone. I've learned a very valuable lesson, though. When I'm alone on special days, I can spend them doing anything I want to do. I don't have anyone telling me I'm not worthy of celebrating my existence or accomplishments, or that I want too much. I can spend as much or as little money on myself and feel very good about it because I don't have anyone dictating to me my worth. So let's take a look at how you can show love to yourself, and we're going to get into an exercise. So how do you show love to yourself? I want you to do an exercise with me. And this one is going to be pretty easy, but it may feel a little bit hard at first. I want you to look in the mirror and start talking to yourself. I want you to tell yourself that you're beautiful, handsome, talented, honorable, worthy, kind, and lovable. So pause the video and go do that, and then come back because we have more to talk about. I've never had a problem looking at myself naked in the mirror, even when I weighed my largest. But it's taken me decades to finally look in that mirror and see a divine, pretty princess who is beautiful on the outside and inside. I actually see her now, and I'm so grateful that I got to spend this existence in a beautiful, healthy body. Am I perfect? I'm still breathing, so the answer is no. However, I'm learning to appreciate all that I am and all that I have while not dwelling on all those who have walked away from me or those who have terrorized me while they were in my life. I see the good in the now, and the present moment really is the gift. I used to think that the only way a gift mattered was if it was given to me by someone I loved. I now realize that giving gifts to myself in love is just as important, and it comes with no strings or expectations attached. If you long for someone to give you your favorite flowers, go buy some for yourself or plant them in a pot so that you can have them near you most of the year. If you dream of dancing with someone, enroll in a dancing class at a local studio and let them pair you up with someone while you're waiting on the right person to show up in your life. If you love sports and want a partner to watch games with you, join a social media group for sports fans, attend college alumni watching parties, or go to a local sports bar and make friends. If you love live music, go see a show by yourself. I haven't done it in a long time or very often, but I have seriously had some of my best times when I ended up going out all by myself. Don't sit around waiting and wishing for things to change. Do things now that make you happy and show positive love for yourself. I got a little under the weather in 2018, and I was really wishing my granny was still alive so that I could curl up in her lap and let her rock me in her rocking chair. I found myself sitting in my own rocking chair. I wrapped my arms around myself, began rocking, and I said what I would tell any sick little child I was rocking. I know you feel really bad right now, but you're gonna be all right. Your body is magnificent and will repair and heal itself. You just need to close your eyes, fall asleep, and let your body do its work. That's exactly what I needed in that moment. And it was fascinating and wonderful that I was able to give myself what I was longing to receive from someone externally. In case you're wondering if what I'm explaining is being full of yourself or narcissistic, the answer is no. I defined these terms in the last video. I was talking about this subject with a therapist friend of mine, and she seemed to agree with my distinction between healthy self-love and someone who is ego-driven or who has narcissistic personality disorder. I believe that people who act in these ways exude negative energy, while people with positive self-love genuinely love themselves and radiate that positive love to everyone around them. When you learn to treat yourself with true love and respect, you won't allow others to mistreat you. That's a promise from a princess. Thank you again for watching. I'm so grateful for you, and I appreciate you spending your time with me. If you found this helpful or insightful, please like, subscribe, share with your friends, and join me for another episode soon. Remember, if you'd like to have the princess guide you and have me work with you personally, you can log on to theprincessguide.com. That's theprincessguide.com. Until next time, keep your crown on and stay on your throne.